Hi everyone, I'm Corwin, this is Adam, you're watching HandbasketGaming, and here's another answers video just for you. We asked you in one of our episodes, what is our favorite children's book?
Mine was one called The Monster. I'm going to stop waving now. Mine was called The Monster at the End of This Book. It was Grover, and he was aware of the title of the book, and all the while he was very, very nervous about the monster that it was at the end of the book. And he was scared about this monster and keep telling you, no, stop turning pages, you're getting us closer to the monster. And then at the end, obviously, the monster at the end of the book is Grover, because he's a monster. As defined by Sesame Street.
Neat.
Also for his many human rights violations.
Yeah, he's definitely broken a lot of laws in the human department. Mine is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. It's a fantastic book, and he wrote it as a children's book.
And there's also a graphic novel.
That is my favorite graphic novel of all time.
That is very, very good.
What is the best part of Thanksgiving?
Mine is cranberry sauce. Mine is cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. Like, I do eat it with a spoon. I
legitimately love every single aspect of the Thanksgiving dinner. Every single bit to the last bite, except for the cranberry sauce. Literally the only thing I'm not going to eat is the cranberry sauce. I will eat everything else, but not the cranberry sauce. What's the last song we sung?
Mine was Nonstop from the musical Hamilton.
The song by Andrew McMahon is called Canyon Moon, and I was just jamming out to it after work really loudly on my way here, actually.
I definitely misread that as Cran Moon.
Yeah. Well, I may have misspelled it, but it's Canyon Moon.
Well, no, it's on the screen right now. I'm looking at it. It's spelled correctly. I misread it as Cran. Crayon Moon.
When's the last time Adam cheated on a test?
Never! I have never cheated on a test. The one time that I got close to cheating on a test, I had looked over and seen someone else's quiz answer and wrote it down and then felt so guilty that I scratched it out and got zero. Like, I may have had the right answer, I can't remember, but I know that I scratched it out and got zero credit for that question.
I'm going to tell you right now, Adam, I'm not sure about how honest you're being, because I remember one time you were taking a test, but there was another test you were supposed to be taking. And you didn't tell the second test about the first test. You were just doing the one test, and it was dirty. So
those Scantrons are fuckable.
So who hates candy corn?
Everyone in the whole goddamn world. Shout out to Fiber Optic for getting that one right.
Who has gotten a non-traditional piercing?
I'll never tell.
Adam did.
I had my nipples pierced for a number of years throughout college.
Who had their ears pierced? That'd be me. I did. I think I may have told you guys that, actually. So, cheaters. All good. Whose computer was broken?
Shout out to Fiber Optic for getting this one right. At the time that we asked that question, Corwin's computer was broken.
My computer was broken, but now it is still broken and gone, but I've got a new one that's really great. So, who's more likely to fuck a bear?
It's obviously Corwin. I mean, just...
Oh shit, my name was put down as the answer.
Because you're the one that thought up the question, so your mind was already much closer to fucking a bear than mine was.
I'm about to make sweet love to that sexy bear. Alright, well, what's your favorite way to relax?
My favorite way to relax is with audiobooks, because I can just lay down and have someone tell me a story.
I legitimately do enjoy audiobooks, and that's very cool. But if I have a really good game, I can just zone into that for days. I really like to gaming. That's my relax. So what's the most dangerous thing we've ever done?
I think we've actually talked about this on the show before, but mine was latched on to the hood of a car. Yeah, because there was no room in the car, and I wanted to go home. And also, the girl I was dating was right there, and I wanted to impress her?
By hanging on to a car.
I'm an idiot.
I did something very similar, where I climbed on top of a moving car to be impressive, and I should have died, because we're going like 40 miles an hour, and I just got myself up on top of the roof of the car and sat there like I was some cool kid just chilling. and then I climbed my ass back inside that car because I didn't want to die.
Were you chilling like a villain, or?
Yeah, like a villain.
Oh,
I
okay,
was
cool.
doing it very evilly. I was twisting my non-existent mustache at the time. I had a top hat that didn't stay on because it was 40 miles an hour. And, yeah. Which of us has been inside of a submarine?
Both of us.
We've both been inside submarines.
I was inside a yellow submarine.
I was inside of the USS something or other that's in Lake Erie, part of a submarine tour.
Oh, interesting.
Best family tradition.
We had a fire pit in our backyard, and we would have, like, pretty much any evening that it was, you know, that line between warm and chilly, where it's just like the perfect temperature for having a nice campfire. But it was right in my backyard, so it was right there. It was
have
very
some
nice.
fires this summer, Adam. That sounds like a really great idea.
Don't admit to the arson on the show.
Let's burn down your neighbor's house, Adam.
Okay. Which neighbor?
All of them.
Everyone!
So, my favorite family tradition was something that they brought over from Germany with them, called the poke, and the poke was a small bag of snacks that my grandmother would give me every time I was leaving for a drive home, back home from where she lived, and it is really heartwarming, and it's just a thing that, like, was a tradition they brought over from, quote, the old country. And it made me feel really good.
Now I feel like an asshole for poking you. But it was a funny name.
You should feel like an asshole for a lot of reasons. So, favorite word to say?
Saponaceous.
Flabbergasted.
Mine means soapy.
Mine means flabbergasted. Who's rocking the banana hammock?
So when we asked this question, I'm pretty sure it was me.
I don't
Mostly
own
because
one.
I know that I own one and I know that Corwin doesn't. So even if it's not true, it's more likely to be true.
Adam is rocking
and therefore,
the banana hammock.
And I certainly do. Rock it.
His hammock.
That's all we got for you this time. You keep answering the questions in the comments and we'll keep shouting you out when you get it right, etc., etc. And forever.
Enjoy some gummy bears.
Till we die. On the air. We're going to live stream it. We're not live streaming. You're not allowed to die yet.
Shit.
Dick.